Right, we are back. Hello everyone, this is Matthew, also known as SamuraiHex, and welcome back to Zero to Hero with Lynn Coleman as the manager with Pacific FC. Now, it's been over a week and a half since I last recorded, because I decided to take a break from recording for a week to write. And then when I was going to return about a few days ago, workmen started working on stuff around the house, not around the house, but around the neighbourhood. So I've been unable to record for a few days and didn't record for about a week. But yeah, we are at the start of a new season. But before we begin, I'd just like to say that I'm finding, it's hard to explain, but I'm finding that I'm not spending as much time writing as I am recording and editing and making videos and focusing on that stuff more than my writing. I want to focus on my writing more. So I think during the winter breaks I'm going to have 4 videos a week instead of the normal 7. So it will be Monday, Wednesday and Friday or Football Manager, this save, and Saturday will be a special or Pokemon or Dynasty Warriors save video, I mean. And then if I feel I'm writing more than that, it might stay after the Christmas months. It really does depend. But I thought it'd be a good time to take a bit of a break for just Christmas and spend time with your family, spend time with my family and all that. I think that's always good to do, especially with the year we've had. But you're more bothered about Football Manager, aren't you? You're not bothered about my life story. So, yeah, we never got the end of season review, and we've signed these players. So let's go with the people have left. Victor Blasco left on a free. He was leaving almost immediately after I joined last season. We didn't renew his contract in time, and Valor FC came and poached him. So he only played 1 game for us, but he's left. I'm not bothered about that. We sold Matthew Baldassimio. He was the guy that had the scenario where he was the worst player and had to be sold. So we sold him for 35k, which was a bit underneath his price. He was worth about 50k, so we got about 15k loss. But it's still money in the bank, and considering he came on a free, I'm taking that as a win. And we also sold Josh Hurd to Atletico Ottawa. He didn't play much last season. We got 28k for him. That's not bad. And then we've got the signings. The first one is Mario Orozco, who is our left back, a squad player. He came in, he was playing for Chivas Premier in the Liga Premier Serie A Grupo 1 in Mexico last season. Well, not last season, he was actually he was on loan at Alebrijes de Oaxaca, the expansion league of Mexico. So yeah, he's going to be a good sign. We also bought in on a paid transfer Ricky Lopez Espin. As you might have realised, he played quite a lot, 9 games out of 11. He scored 6 goals. We're happy with him, so I decided to go in the cash and box on him. Now I know a scenario was to sign Ryan Sawikowski, and I tried, but they want that much, and he wants that much, and we just can't pay that. And when I went on loan, he actually disagreed it, even though it says very interested. He actually said no, I don't want to do it. So I might try on the end of the window, but we haven't got a place for him. But I still want to sign him. I'll go for him last because he had some problems. Joshua Reyes, new centre back, came from Cruz Azul, where he played for the B side or whatever. 21 games, 3 goals. It's not bad for a centre back. I saw how good he was and decided to go for him. We also signed Cole Omete, who is right back. He was actually 3.5 stars, so he's on the report, so he's gone down a bit in estimation. But he's come from Indy 11 in the USL Eastern Conference. And oh yeah, we signed Joe Suarez for 5.25k, which is pretty much a steal for someone like it. Kevin Rios, he's our new midfielder slash attacking midfielder centre, because we're still playing the picture tactic. And he came from originally from Colombia, played for KT 1895, but hasn't played a whole last season apparently. But he's still a very good player. He's got a 5-star potential with 1 grade out star. Very excited for him. It's what he can show us. He's probably taking Marco Bustos' place, even though Marco Bustos is still with us. Yeah. And then finally we get the Angel Reina. Signed him on a free. As you can see, he's not with us anymore. He was 36. I signed him. Important player. I was gonna have Kevin. I had already looked at Kevin Rios, but decided not to go for him because he was wanting more of a high contract than he wanted £600. I think Reina wanted about 250, and he was just 1 year option. So we signed him, and his trading was absolutely god awful, like in the 3s and 4s. And every time I went to say you're doing badly, he was like, no, I'm not. So Lynn Coleman, in a fury, released him, and now he's my rival. He didn't release him on a free. He paid 40 or 30k, something like that, to release him. We had it in our transfer budget, so we had about 90k. Now we have 50. Yeah. As you can see, we're nearly spending all over our wage budget. But he left, and it was a bit of a mess. So then I had to panic. I kind of, not panic signed, but I was looking for a replacement, and Kevin Rios, who was the backup, came, and I wasn't sure about him because he wanted a lot of money. But I eventually took the buy and signed him, and I'm quite happy with him. So, season preview. We of course won the league last season. Our season preview is 3rd. So yeah, Cavalry and Forge are meant to be better than us. But quite some distance as well. Competitions is mid-table. Spring season's top half. And the Amway Canadian Championship is be competitive. And I have played a save in single player without, my personal save. I actually won this first season with FC Edmonton against all the MLS sides, as well as the Canadian Premier League. So Canadian Premier League is quite easy to win, I find. Anyway, we've rambled on and off. This is the team we're going with. So we got Colin Irvine, he's back from his injury, but I'm going with Nolan Worth because he was just absolutely incredible last season. So he's literally my first choice. We've got Caden Chung on the right, Reyes and Samake in the centre backs, De Jong left back. Roscoe's, even though I think I've said squad player. Okay, I thought I said important player. He's the backup for Marcel De Jong for when he retires, probably at the end of the season because he is getting on. He's 34. Got Dixon in the DM, Kevin Rios and Hodge Perot in the MCs. Bustos is the AMC. Luis Lopez Espin and Campbell as the strikers. Got Irvine, McNaughton, Orozco, Aparicio, Verhaven, Diaz and Capacho in the subs. And I actually got someone say how you spell it, and if I think it was Mela Jiggery, or Melo Jiggery. So it wasn't Melo Gurgari or whatever. I was saying it's Mwela Jiggery or Jiggery. I think it's Jiggery. I don't know. I really don't know. It didn't pronounce it. He just said the name, so I just said it as I think it would say. Anyway, first game against Forge. Let's get into it, shall we? I haven't been having a bit of problems with FM actually, because I was starting a personal save with a load of nations, custom databases and all that, and I found out the more you have, the slower the game gets. So I've had to go and remove them all for this. I found. Tremendous occasion. I'll just get my stride. And let's skip that. You could of course finally go like that. So if I just pause it and do league table, I think. And let's just go with some encouragement as De Jong takes the free kick and Vicky Lopez Espin scores. Yep. 1-0 Pacific already. Yeah. Skip that. So already 1-0 ahead. But yeah, I've taken a break for a week, and I'm kind of getting back into the stride of everything. I've got some Pokemon and digital toys to record, but I don't think I'm recording them today. I think I'm just going to play FM. I've been enjoying it that much. I've already got like 200 hours into it. It's not even been out a month yet. Considering the beta came out the 10th of November, I think it was. As De Jong is on the ball. He gives it to Campbell, who misses out on the pass. And now we're a bit open at the back, but thankfully we've got some people coming back into defence. As McFarlane has the ball. Can De Jong tackle him? No, but can Bustos intercept? Yes, he can. And now we're away. He's going to go for the run. Can he score? Yes, he can. That's the first goal. Micro Bustos of the season. And our Pacific 2-0 up against Forge, who are one of the favourites to win the league. More favourite than us, and we won the league last year. Anyway, that is 2-0 up. I'm going to go out to Charms, so I'm very pleased with his performance. And we get straight back into it. I think I'm going to go late scores now. So we've got 2 games on. FC Edmonton, who have got a player sent off, and against York and us. As McFarlane takes the free kick, but Reyes heads it, and then De Jong heads it, but gives it away to McFarlane. Now Luna, McFarlane, Becker. I was actually looking at slang him, but decided against it because he's a bit old. That's what Farland has on the ball. He seems to be running the strings, and he's got a good open cross, which he does to Lewis. He shoots, but Worth shows that he's our first choice keeper by making an incredible save. Now Becker takes the free kick as Samake heads it out. Now Bustos picks it up, and what can he do? He's going on a long run, and it's fired by Bert, who probably going to get a booking. Is he? He better, because it was a good opportunity to cross it. Okay, he got away with that quite badly. It should have been a yellow. Now De Jong takes the free kick, but it was headed by the Cisse or Louis. I'm going to make the first sub of the game. Kevin Villas is complacent, so I'm going to take him off Apasio. I'm going to give Roscoe his debut. I'm also going to take Hodgepur there. I'll put Verhoeven in. I'm just going to make all 3, because I think we're in control of this game. I like to think we are. I don't think there'll be any problem, unless it's a catastrophic collapse. As Chung is on the ball. You can shoot, and it's just wide. And that, folks, is why he's a defender and not a winger. Because if he was a winger, he'd be able to score those. As Reyes picks it up, now with Hodgepro to Pricio. Campbell is a bad ball again by Campbell. But Herhoven picks up. Now Hodgepro, because Campbell can shoot, gets a can and gets a goal, 3-0. The game is practically sealed with our first game of the season and our first win in the season, 3-0 to Pacific FC. Edmonton are actually beating York, even though Tito's with a Tito penalty, even after Bokai got red carded. And that is full time, 3-0. As for the Charms, a very good win. It really was. And let's just do this. It was a great result for all of us. It was worth the admission fee, that was for sure. And as you can see, oh yeah, I forgot to show you. Just look at all that. Look at all those friendlies. I set them all up and we just won everyone. Even beat Montreal Impact, which all the viewers we would expect to win. Forge, if they played a sweet squad, which I think they did, we were bound to win it. But Montreal Impact is a big result to win. So I think we're quite happy with what we're going to do in the Amway Canadian Championship. But that's the first game of the season done. And I am going to skip ahead for a while. It's a short season, really. I think I'm going to come back for the first qualifying round for the Amway Canadian Championship against York, and then depending on who's ahead or in the table, it'll either be Cavalry or Atletico. Otherwise, I'll forget. I'll probably be Atletico, Ottawa. But that is it. Thank you very much for watching. With Matthew, also known as SamuraiHex. Hex signing out. Bye everybody. Well, that's all for this video. Remember to like, comment, favourite, share and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Hex signing out.